Hello and welcome. Come along with me as I warm up my voice for an extensive day of singing. Your voice is a muscle and it's within your body. And so this instrument is going to change based on how hydrated you are, how much you've slept, how much you've been using your voice. Are you experiencing any inflammation? All of these factors are going to affect how your voice is working for you on a day-to-day basis. I had a 3-hour performance last night and a rehearsal during the day, and today I'm filming multiple vocal coaching videos and then going to another 3-hour performance. So my main focus of this warm-up routine is to open up all of my airways, get everything moving, and try to ensure that I'm gonna experience stamina throughout all of my vocal work today and my voice still sounds great right to the end of my very last performance. Imagine that you're going to the gym to do a workout. Some days you might get to the gym and just feel great and just hop straight into weights. While other days you may be like super stiff and sore and feel like you need to maybe walk or run or stretch a bit before your muscles are flowing enough for you to go do that intense workout. And the same goes for your voice. Some days you are going to feel agile and ready to go with a small warm up, and other days you may feel like you need to warm up for longer just to get to that base vocal function. I'm going to start with a lip trill. Lip trills are one of my favorite warm ups. They're really, really gentle on your voice. Feel free to hold your cheeks forward like this, or to simply hum if you don't want to do a full lip trill. As you get to these higher ranges, you're going to find it really important to engage your core on the higher pitches. Now let's switch from lip trills to open vowels on that same major scale. We're going to start with ah. Ah is a really open and fronted vowel, so it's great for our chest voice and our low range. But as we get to those higher pitches, you can start to shift into an ah instead of an ah. 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 So some more ah than ah coming through for me now. Now, as we're feeling a little bit warmer, I'm gonna add some bigger jumps in pitch into our warm-ups. We're gonna switch to arpeggios. So that is the same scale, but we're only playing the first, third, and fifth note of the scale. And we're gonna do mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. I love to use this exercise to open and clear my airways. So I'm going to yawn in the back of my throat to open up, lower my larynx, and try to send a lot of that resonation into my sinus chambers to shake free any mucus that might be clogging it up. Mum, 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 mum. 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 Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. I am of course going to do a tongue stretch. I find stretching my tongue to be like night and day every single time I do it. There's a few different ways that you can do a tongue stretch, and I'm definitely going to be posting a long form video walking you through those and all of the benefits. But for today, let's use the pencil method, where we tuck a pencil underneath our tongue and then hold it there by tucking your tongue behind your bottom teeth. This action is going to cause your tongue to stretch out and get out of the way so we can practice opening up in the back of our mouth to create that beautiful, rich, and resonant tone without our tongue getting in the way. Stretching out your tongue also allows for so much more flexibility at the vocal fold level because your tongue is a huge muscle and it actually goes all the way down and wraps around your larynx. So don't skip on this tongue stretch. We're going to be using that same major scale, but we're going to be jumping from the first note to the fifth note and then walking back down. This next exercise is all about agility. We're going to be doing a minor scale triplet 4 times fast and then descending the same thing 4 times. This is a great exercise for agility, and we're going to pair it up with a airway opening exercise using the sound fa. Fa. This should feel really open in your nasal passage, but it shouldn't sound froggy like this. Fa. Because that sound actually comes from narrowed sinuses, and so in order to make that sound, you're likely narrowing your muscles or using your tongue to block. Instead, we really want to open up that place in the back of your mouth where your nose attaches to your mouth and try to allow natural resonance in our sinuses. I find the easiest way to do this is to imagine that I'm exhaling through my nose as I sing. Fa, fa. Exercise is going to help us get into our mixed tone as we go higher. So be careful that you're not over projecting or pushing for volume because you're going to have too much chest voice in order to bring it high. Fa, fa. Your core should be really getting engaged and getting involved here. Lastly, I'm going to do some sirens throughout my range just to see if there's any sticky spots or anywhere that doesn't feel quite warm enough to move on from. Now I'm going to switch to ooh because it's a much gentler vowel for our high range. Warm-up always includes a stretch. I find it incredibly helpful when I can stretch out my sternocleidomastoid muscle, all the muscles in my neck, my face, and my jaw, This is almost more important to my singing routine than my actual warm-ups are. That's how big of a difference it makes for me. So I start off by doing lymph drainage using the flat parts of my fingers. I'm gonna go down from my forehead, and then I'm gonna go down the sides of my nose and then around. And you don't really have to push hard, you're kind of just like petting yourself. And then I take my knuckles like this on either side of my jawline and just pull up to my ears. And then I'm gonna take fists, and that's gonna go from my ears down my neck. And then I'm gonna stretch out my sternocleidomastoid muscle by using my fist, putting it underneath my ear, and then pushing in while I drop my opposite ear to shoulder. And you wanna make sure that your chin is kind of pointed up at the ceiling and you're not looking at your shoulder while you do this. This feels so nice. I'm gonna do the other side. And there you have it. This is my warm-up routine. I use this anytime that my voice is feeling a little bit froggy, a little bit tired, and I need more extensive warm-ups to get in the flow for my best singing. Comment the warm-ups that make a massive difference for your voice, and we can all try each other's out.